friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katelyn and this is Krafts by Katelyn, where we like to do a lot of DIYs and Dollar Tree projects. Today I am participating in another mystery box challenge. These are really fun. It's a really fun challenge where Courtney from Creative on the Cheap hosts a fun playlist full of DIY YouTubers where we ship each other a box to challenge each other to make fun things out of. So for this video, I sent my box to Courtney, Creative on the Cheap, so I'll link her channel down below. And then I got my box from Kelly Barlow from Kelly Barlow Creations, and definitely go over and watch her video and give her some love. I know her and her family are going through a lot right now, but I completely appreciate that she took the time to go ahead and send this box. And I have not looked inside yet, so we're going to do this together and see what she sent. So it already looks like red, white, and blue. This looks really fun because the last couple of years I haven't been doing red, white, and blue decor just because it just feels rushed. It's a short season, so it's not like putting out like a fall or Christmas video. So right off the bat, I see challenge item number 1 and number 2. Okay, and she said she sent lots of things, which I'm so excited because that makes it easier to pick from and use kind of what I want to use. She sent me some ribbon that is gorgeous. I love like decorating for 4th of July. She sent me the red, white, and blue garland. It just says beads garland. I've used like the Christmas version of this and fall version in so many projects. I got a fun USA sign, which will be fun to use. I got this USA little sign, America the Beautiful, Live Free, and Home of the Brave. That's really cute with a little bicycle. And then a house and a star. I got some napkins, a candle, and then this little peace sign. So some really fun items. I'm excited to try this, but let's get into those challenge items. I can already tell that this is gonna be so hard. So it's a number 4 birthday candle. Like, what the heck? Okay, I thought of a couple of things to use the wax for, but not really to use the number 4. I get it. Maybe she's going for the 4th of July theme and I'm supposed to use this for, but I mean, like, if it gets hot, it's gonna melt, right? So moving on to number 2, it kind of looks like a roll of toilet paper. It is streamers. Okay, so I definitely could use streamers in a project somehow, but red, white, and blue streamers. And we were supposed to send each other a photo of one of our projects to make the other one make it. Now, I regret the project that I sent Courtney for me because it's like easy, but I'm telling you, I went through all of my projects and literally like I decorate cutting boards and paint flower pots and make easy stuff. And it was just, I couldn't think of one project that would be hard to look at and not know how to make it. But this is what she sent me. And recreate this DIY. Okay, I've seen this on her channel before. So this is like a book holder that you can have the book closed, have the book open, or she held a recipe in there. So it kind of, so see, like, I feel like I'm cheating because I DIY so much, but I can instantly tell that this looks like tower blocks, a clipboard, and a decorative piece at the top. I'm going to struggle with the decorative piece because I'm not sure what that's made out of, but I feel like we could make this very easy, but it might be fun to put my own spin on it and make something. She actually sent something as help with the recreation, she says. And it's the tower block. So I definitely could tell that front piece what was the tower block. So anyways, thank you to Kelly and let's get started.
Okay, so believe it or not, actually, as challenging as this video is, whenever I started to film it, we actually didn't have electric in our house. So I actually started to film this outside, but it quickly came on in just a few hours, so I was able to go set this back up in my craft room and finish it. But when I started, I didn't have any hot glue. So whenever I was putting these tower blocks together, I did have to use the Dollar Tree cement, which seemed to work really good. It was actually fun to get to try it out. But using this piece of wood just as a straight edge and try to create something similar to what Kelly had on her project. And make sure you stay tuned because after I get this project done, I'm going to share with you all a clip of showing her what it looks like, and then I actually have like her live reaction. So it's really fun. I also sent my reaction to Courtney, so you can check that out on her channel. But as you can see, I started with a clipboard, which was what hers was made out of, and then I quickly changed it out just because I wanted to put my own spin on it. Yeah, I could have created the exact same thing that she made, but I just wanted to mix this up and share a different idea with you. So I took that straight board and cut it down to size so it would be the exact length of this little cutting board. And this isn't even a real cutting board. You definitely could use one to make it more sturdy, but I am using just a Dollar Tree sign. This is left over from Easter, and I pulled the piece off of it, and I will be just painting the backing a solid color just to cover up the ugly mess. And then for this, I just attached it down to the board, painted everything white, and glued it together. Thank goodness that my hot glue gun is working now because it made it so much easier to craft, and then attach this all together. So it does have that bigger hole at the top, so I wanted to put like a heftier material there versus just jute twine, so I stuck in some nautical rope, which actually turned out really well. And then I'm going to be gluing a clothespin for the little clip at the top. I wanted mine to work as functional as Kelly, so it'll hold the book, it'll hold a recipe, but also be decorated even if it doesn't have anything on it. So I have this Temu stencil, but anything would work. You could use Dollar Tree stickers or Dollar Tree stencils and put that Let's Bake on there, wrap the bottom with a little piece of ribbon, and this turned out really, really cute, and I've already put it to good use.
Okay, seriously, not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited. I just got a text from Katelyn. She is done with her recreation, putting her own spin and twist on my past DIY that I sent her, and I cannot wait to see what she came up with and what she did. So let's take a look. Oh my word, seriously? I love it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I think I may like yours a bit better than mine. The idea of using that breadboard versus a clipboard, the colors are perfect. Katelyn, you are a creative genius. Thank you so much. I think that this was fun and you did an amazing job on your recreation. Bye everybody.
So thank you so much to Kelly. She is super sweet. Now moving on to the challenge item that she sent me. This is challenge item number 1. It was a number 4 birthday candle. So I had to get creative to put this to good use. Now recently at the thrift store, I found this little mini mold set. So I'm guessing like you could fill this up with chocolate and write on a birthday cake or something. But I had a really fun idea to create a candle with this candle. So I lit up the number 4 and very carefully let it drip into these mini little molds, and I spelled out the word home. This actually didn't take as long as you would think it would. As soon as I lit it up, it started to drip and melt. So just try to be careful and get it inside of the little molds. Let these completely cool off, and then I just pop them out. So I didn't end up using the entire 4, just a piece of it, so I'm still going to count this as using this in a challenging way, but popped out these little molds. I actually went ahead and put the wax in, like some of them had 2 letters each, so I went ahead and created a couple of them just to make sure if they broke or anything. So got those out. And then I wanted to melt down my own candle because I didn't have any really pretty, like already like formed candles in my crafting stash. So I poured this green candle into a Dollar Tree jar or container. I put the wick a little bit towards the back so the front would have plenty of space to put this homeward in. And then I'm taking a lighter. Now the wax here was still a little bit soft, but I couldn't push the letters into it without breaking them or having the risk of breaking them. So I just took a lighter, melted the wax a little bit, pressed those letters down inside. And how cute and unique is this? This would make an incredible gift idea. Another fun project that she sent me was this metal star container. So here's the deal. In her little message that she wrote me, she said she wanted to keep this a 4th of July theme. That's why she's sending all of the red, white, and blue and the stars and the number 4, I think. But I know that 4th of July is just right around the corner, so even if you don't have time to create any of these for 4th of July, you definitely can swap out the colors or designs to make them more for everyday use. Now, I thought it would be fun to melt a candle in this container. Now, I have melted candles into the Dollar Tree buckets and metal pieces before, and it always drips out. You can tell that beforehand I did run my hot glue gun over all the cracks and seams and tried to get it filled up as good as I could, and it still melted, but it must not be as much as it looks like because it still had wax inside the container. And I've decided to just go ahead, let it run out or do its thing. It always kind of stops itself up, and I let this completely cool, just pull the extra wax off of the edges, and this is the cutest little thing paired with red, white, and blue decor. Okay, so the next one, the challenge item number 2, were these streamers. These are a little bit more tricky to put to good use. I actually attempted to make some little flowers out of them, and it was a complete fail. I did not like it at all. Did not work out, so I went back to the drawing board, and I knew I wanted to try to braid these. I feel like that is like the easiest go-to thing whenever you are working with crepe paper or these streamers. So I just tied a little knot at the end, and then braided these just like a classic 3-piece braid, and did this a couple of times each in the 3 different colors. So I knew I could do something with little braids after I got them completed, so I decided to pair them with some of these glass containers and then kind of use them just as like candle photos and decorate with them. I ended up putting some solar lights in here, so these would be really cute whenever you're celebrating like 4th of July outside. You can just take these out and bring them back in at nighttime and they'll be charged up. But for this, I just took the little braids and glued it around the container and then just stacked them up in these fun colors. Once again, if you didn't use red, white, and blue, you could do like a white and maybe even like buy one of the grass skirts at Dollar Tree for a boho look, but stuck the little solar tea lights down in there and loved how these turned out. Okay, so this DIY, I pulled out a pack of napkins, and the first thing that hit my mind was to Mod Podge them, Decoupage these onto candle jars. I feel like that's the oldest trick in the book, but I was dying to do it, and I love decorating these candles. I've done it a million times, but I'll keep doing it just because I feel like they look so cute setting out on a countertop or on a shelf. So for this, I just cut it down to size, and then she sent me actually 1 white candle, so I just pulled another one out of my stash so that I could have a set of 2 that would look really cute. Let these napkins dry with the Mod Podge on there. I did do a light coat on the outside of it, let it dry, and then twisted on some of this fun garland. So it's so funny to think about using this type of garland. Like years and years ago, we made like homemade primitive decor, and it's just funny how fast that a trend comes through and then it goes out. But I feel like the red, white, and blue with this garland doesn't really look primitive to me. It just looks fun, and it's kind of like a whimsical decor piece anyways, so I think it looks really cute. Kelly also sent me this 3-piece sign, and I love grabbing these pieces from Dollar Tree. Even though it feels like Dollar Tree just kind of threw 3 designs together and they're hanging them from a sign, I like to pull them apart and kind of make them their own freestanding mini sign. These are perfect for tiered trays or little risers. You can set these around your sink, on shelves, entryway tables. I know I say that a lot, but that's like where my go-to like tiered trays are and items, and it's just so fun creating these in like a mini size. So just gluing the remainder of the tower blocks I have left in the front and the back of these signs so they will stand up by themselves. The sign at the top has a little hole at the top. I wouldn't waste this necessarily. I would just glue like a little ribbon or bow over the top of it, but I just went ahead and made a couple and then I'll save that for later. But once again, really cute projects and they all look so fun paired together. So a huge thank you once again to Kelly Barlow for sending me this really fun, challenging mystery box. Also, go check out the playlist with everyone's videos down in the description box. All of that information will be down below. Don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting! Bye!